Want to know the real Wendi Adelson? Let's get into it.
Jeff Lacasse was someone that I dated after Danny and I got divorced.
Had he met your parents?
I think he may have met them once, but not in any kind of formal way. Just my parents were visiting and he might have said hi, something like that.
For sure. When she's vague and when she says she doesn't remember. And the eye squint. That is totally different from what Jeff has said and from what your brother Rob has said. And Jeff and Rob are incredibly credible. Let's listen to what Jeff said.
During the time that you were in a relationship with Wendi, did you have the occasion to meet her family?
I did. I met Donna, we met her multiple times. He had me come over to her house and had me have dinner with Donna in mid-November. There's about 6 or 7 other occasions that we met and or interacted. Picking up Wendi to go on a date, and the parents would be in the living room. We went to a Hanukkah party together. We went to the circus together. Wendy's parents would use Wendy's van, so I would come pick Wendi up from the house to bring her to work because the parents needed the car. I met Charlie in March when I stayed with him, so that's some of the interactions.
All right.
Interesting. What did your big bro Rob say?
Did Wendi Adelson send you a text where she referenced having a boyfriend?
Yes. Mentioned the name of Jeff. I asked, who is Jeff? The response was, my boyfriend. I responded, I didn't know. And he said, I didn't hear it from the parents. He said, they don't know. The text said, don't tell the parents.
That text was sent the last week of June 2014, when she even knew her parents had met Jeff. Fall of 2013 was when Jeff first met the parents. The next illustration is from a writing class Wendi attended in Coral Springs. This was about 10 months after Dan's murder. Pay attention to the words she uses when describing Dan's death. In my opinion, there's a lot to be learned by the way someone close to the victim describes their death. Any hatred evoked is quite telling. Here's the clip, and keep in mind, the lie here is the duration for which Wendi was interviewed by the police.
July 18th, 2014. Someone shot my ex-husband in the head while he was pulling into our garage after he dropped our then 3- and 4-year-old sons off at school. I only found out this information when the police picked me up from a lunch date I was having with 2 girlfriends and insisted that I come with them back to the station and then interrogated me for 8 straight hours, because it's usually the ex-wife. I'm not really okay.
Always the victim. There's a couple things here. Wendi was interviewed for 5 hours, not 8, but she's dropping subtle yet huge clues. She's perturbed that she was even looked at, even though she's well aware that it's often the spouse or ex-spouse that is closely looked at. And mind you, when you're not involved, you want to know who did this. You want justice for your children's father. So you will answer questions to clear yourself, and then they can quickly continue their investigation. You're not disgruntled by the fact or about how long it took. That's the process. And then she goes on to say, I'm not really okay, with her voice cracking. She has now moved to a new city and wants to immerse herself in this community as the poor ex-wife. Feel bad for her. But don't point the finger at her, because you want to tell them your story. There's another segment in this class where she's frustrated about how the story went down, even though at that time no one even pointed a finger at her. Was she prepping for that in case they ever did? She complained she didn't have a chance to tell her side of the story. What's your side of the story, ma'am? Your ex-husband was murdered. You're not okay, Wendi? Why not? No one started suspecting your family until 2016. And this class was well before that time. Didn't you get your wish? Were you starting to feel regret? The grass isn't always greener, is it?
But the truth is that I miss my life. And I don't get to complain that I didn't do any of those things because I am alive.
That you are, Wendi. That you are. Was it ever up for debate?